Well, hello my sweet children. Welcome back to another YouTube vlog. Sorry my hair looks a little bit messy today. I was hanging out with my friends. No, I wasn't. But today I want to talk about a serious topic. A topic that matters. And that's talking about Super Mario Odyssey. Yes, I am definitely contributing to the world. All those hungry children in Africa, after I make this video, they're all gonna be fine. Okay, but I guess now I'm gonna do a review of
Super Mario Odyssey!
Super Mario Odyssey is the brand new Mario game in the Mario series, as you could probably guess. In this game, Mario has to do stuff with his new hat friend. It's a very fun game and I like it a lot. Now first off, we have to talk about the most basic element of any game, story. So let's talk about the story. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away in the skies above Peach's castle, there was a fight going on between Mario and Bowser. As you can see in the fight, Bowser is trying to ground pound Mario and kill him with fire. Now, obviously Bowser is using some very good tactics, but there's this one thing in this battle that I'm never going to get over, and let's just see if you can get this. Bowser's been trying to stop Mario in every single way he can. So, Bowser's tried every single way to try to stop Mario. He's tried to punch him, he's trying to blow fire at him, everything. So what does he do next? Does he A, get a gigantical mechanical monster, B, get out a laser gun and try to shoot Mario out of the sky, or C, throw his hat at him? It's of course C, he throws his hat at him. I mean, like, if he chose any single other one, I don't know what's wrong with you. But yes, he does throw his hat at him, and it knocks Mario's hat off, which is more than I was expecting it to do. But then it turns out Bowser is the master prankster, and the hat comes back like a boomerang, hits Mario, and he dies. It's really sad. I don't know why they did that. So then after the funeral for Mario happens, Mario's hat comes flying down, and Bowser destroys it like the big jerk he is. And it makes the funeral even worse. He's kidnapped Peach and everything. It's very sad. So then Bowser leaves, and Mario's hat flies away to get cut up a little fan. All his hat pieces fly away. And then one particular piece hits the camera, and then this little hat dude named Cappy finds it. And somehow he found Mario's dead body, and he flies down towards it. So now Mario is dead, but Cappy really wants to help Mario out. So he wants to wake him up. And what happens when he tries to wake him up is that it scares the living heck out of Cappy. And Cappy runs away right into the sunset, then the game ends. It's a really weird ending. I don't know why they ended it like that. So now Cappy's really scared and he's hiding from Mario, but Cappy decides that he will be a good boy and he'll come out and actually talk to Mario with his hat. So Cappy explains that Mario's landed in the Cap Kingdom and it's a really good time, but not everything's too well because you see Bowser's kidnapped Tiara, Cappy's sister, and now he's going to use her to marry Peach. It's very scary, guys. You better not get spooked.
Spooky, scary skeleton.
And also their entire city has kind of been destroyed. That part's a pretty big part of it. I don't know why I left that part out. Cappy says they have to get to the Tap Tower because that's where the Broodals are. If they defeat the Broodals, they can get over to the Cascade Kingdom where all the dinosaurs live, like Jurassic Park. Then Mario realizes he doesn't even have a hat. It got losted. And then Cappy turns into his own hat, and then Mario's all like,
Oh, come on!
and then Cappy's all like, fine then, if you're gonna be a little baby about it, I'll get you a better hat. So then Cappy jumps up, and then he starts twirling around, and then he becomes Mario's hat. And then Mario's all like, oh yeah, that's a lot better. And then he throws Cappy, and then their adventure gets started. So now we get into the main part of the game, and I have to say, for tutorial standards at least, and even for in-game standards, this is a really good level. If you've never played a Mario game before, it gives you a great little playground on how to do stuff. And if you have played Mario games before, you can just start whizzing around like a wizard, finding everything in the game, except for most of it. But yeah, I really like this part of the game. It's a really good part, and it really gives the game something to just kind of just let you know, yeah, it's really good. Now I'm going to start talking about the gameplay and the music and the graphics. So for the gameplay, like I said before, if you've never played a Mario game before, very easy to start learning and pick it up. And if you have played a Mario game before, very easy to just start going on again. One thing that's very good about this game is that it doesn't block moves from you until you unlock a certain level or something. All the moves are available to you at once, which is one of the greatest parts about it. And I'll get into the gameplay just a little bit later. I just want to get into all the mini parts first. For the graphics look very nice. Nintendo's taken a bit of a more realistic approach to the way this game looks, which makes it look extremely nice. And the music is very vibrant. The music makes you just want to get up and start dancing like Peter Parker. Okay, now I actually wanted to get into the gameplay. So, one of the good things about the gameplay in Mario Odyssey is that unlike most of the Mario games where it's just the same reused concept, except for maybe different levels and everything, which it's still fine, they're still very fun, this game has very different things. Unlike most Mario games, where you have to go collect stars to progress through the game, or shine sprites, which basically the same thing, in this game, you have to collect moons. Moons can be used, well, they can only be used to power the Odyssey, which is Mario's ship that he uses to get around all the different kingdoms. Then another main collectible in this game are purple coins. Unlike the yellow coins, which basically doesn't matter where you find them, they can be used, and they can be used anywhere. Purple coins can only be used in the kingdom that they're found in. They're kind of like the main source of currency. It's a bit of a different thing unlike most Mario games, and one of the big differences here is that in most Mario games, coins are just used just to get an extra life, or maybe at the very least get a star. In this game, they are actually used to buy things, which is why they have the purple coins. The purple coins are used to buy different things, but they can only be used to purchase things that are available specifically in that kingdom, at least for the purple coins. Now, what exactly can these coins be used for? Well, the yellow coins can be used to buy a moon for the kingdom that you're in, and a double heart container. But for the purple coins, you can buy souvenirs and costumes. The yellow coins can buy costumes as well, but the main thing about the purple coins is that they can buy kingdom-specific costumes. Now, what exactly do these costumes do? Well, they don't really do anything that much, but it is a new addition to the Mario franchise. You can basically make Mario wear different clothing, which is new for the Mario franchise, which is really cool. It may not do anything, you may not get any special power-up, but I mean, hey, just imagine it kind of like Freddie Mercury, okay? Sure, did he need to wear any of the things that he wore? No, but it spiced everything up. Okay, now I'm going to talk about something else in this game. And yes, I am wearing a different shirt. How am I doing that? Well, magic. It's completely magic. Kind of like the Easter Bunny or Santa Claus. But anyways, so now Mario's new feature in this game is that he can take his hat and he can throw it. That's the new feature. Now, not only can his hat be thrown for him to jump on it, but he can also take it to take over other enemies. Now, what did those hand motions I just did have to do with anything? Absolutely nothing. It just proves that I am a psychopath. Of course, one of the big things about taking over an enemy is that once you take over that enemy, let's say that you want to leave the enemy for a second to go do something. Well, you better watch out, because that enemy ain't gonna stay there, okay? It's going to, after a couple of seconds, disappear. Kind of like every single girl after they found out I had a crush on them. So now Mario officially has the ability to take over enemies. Now, of course, there's always going to be different things, considering, well, not all enemies are the same, but depending on which enemy you take over, you can either fly around, or you can unlock a new attack, or something like that, and it really spices up the gameplay instead of just only playing as Mario and pretty much doing nothing else. It really gives the game a really, unique feature that no other game really has. Another really cool feature about this game is that there's a Snapshot Mode. What do I mean? Let me explain to you. I'll give you the Carfax. So, you see this little button right here? When you press it, it takes a picture. That goes for every game, but in this game, let's turn Mario. Okay, so when you press this button, I accidentally pressed it, but when you press this button right here, it pauses the entire game, and now you have the ability to move the camera around and get your perfect photo. So first off, you press Y, so that way all that other stuff goes away. I had to clear my throat there. and then you can just take a photo. Or you can also change the filters, so that way it looks even cooler. So that's one of the really cool things about this game, so that way you get the perfect photo. Oh, let's see, there's the perfect photo. That looks absolutely beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm gonna snapshot that right now. Beautiful. Mwah. All the Italiano people would be extremely proud of me right now. Mamma mia, spaghetti, pizza, pasta, mamma mia. And now, I want to talk about something in this game. One really bad thing in this game. The motion controls. Yes, although the footage may make the motion controls in this game look extremely easy and very functional, it is anything but. They are absolutely abysmal. And just to prove that they are abysmal to you, we will have our special guest here today, Top Hat Man. You may know Top Hat Man from the extremely hated Jonas production, Bohemian Rhapsody. Let's show you the motion controls. Hello everyone, Top Hat Man speaking. Today we'll be testing out the Super Mario Odyssey motion controls. The two Joy-Cons right here. Now we're trying to make Mario spin around by turning them. See what happens. Okay, so he threw it down. He did not spin it. Let's try it again. He just threw his hat. Okay. Okay, there we go. He did it. Now let's try to make him throw his hat down. There we go. Make him throw his hat up. That wasn't what I wanted him to do. No. There we go. Now let's try to make him throw his hat and then make it come back. No, that wasn't the way I wanted it to come back. I wanted it to come back. There we go. What? Okay, no. Okay, look. So there are a couple ways it can come back. No. Just come back up. Look at this. There we go. Perfect. Let's make it go down again. Shoot. Made it. But it did go down. Up. Good. Spin. No. Spin. Okay, so that may look good, but keep in mind, I had to do that many times just to make it do what I wanted to do. So, that's pretty, and it still sometimes doesn't do it. That's just an example for you just how bad these motion controls can really be. When they work good, it's perfect. When they don't work good, it's just like the Bohemian Rhapsody film that Jonas made me make. It is not good, and also it has no redeeming quality. It's not funny, so you can't even laugh at it. That's what these motion controls are like. They don't work good, and there's nothing redeeming about them. So, you know what I mean? So that's just the one bad part about them. That's why nobody likes them. Kind of like the Bohemian Rhapsody film. Haha. Thanks, Top Hat Man. You're the best. Now, back to the basement with you. We don't want to see your face ever again. You brought terror to children. You made them cry. Never come back from your basement. Anyways, that was a lot of fun. Now we know how bad the motion controls are. Now I'm going to talk about the graphics. Now, one of the things you have to realize with the graphics here is that the Nintendo Switch is both home console and transportable, so it can be played both on your TV and on a smaller screen. So Nintendo has to put those two versions into consideration. And the thing about the graphics is that no matter where you play it on, either transportably or on the TV, the graphics still look absolutely amazing. I mean, just take this footage of me playing, for example. Hopefully you can see that even though it's transportable, the graphics still look really good. Now, the game wouldn't be complete without music, and this game has absolutely amazing music. One of the good things about the music is that it wasn't like, just hurry up to be like, just regular Mario music. It is really good music. I'll play some for you right now so you can really hear just how good it is. As you could probably hear, that was some really good music, and even if you didn't personally like it, you can at least admit that it was definitely well done. It wasn't like normal Mario music was like super upbeat. It was still upbeat, but it was way different, and it sounded incredible. Alright guys, we've done a lot today, but we still need to do one more thing. We need to get an interview from the man himself, Mario. Yeah, everybody clap. It's Mario. Woo, it's Mario. Okay, so Mario, what did you think about this video game, Super Mario Odyssey? I thought it was pretty good, but you know what I don't think is pretty good? Well, Mario, what do you think is not pretty good? I think it's not pretty good that you stole Nintendo's content. This is, even though it is a fair use, we will still sue you. Mario? Please, I don't have much money. Please, maybe we can... No, we will not reconsider. We don't think it was right of you, because we need the money. No, Mario, please, don't do that. I'm gonna do it, Mario. If you do this, I'm gonna do something I don't want to have to do. Please, I'm gonna do it. Okay, fine, you asked for this. Hey, what you doing? Hey, no, oh, mamma mia. Hey, what are you doing with the bat? Oh, mamma mia. Oh, it hurts like a pasta. Oh, ravioli. Oh. I guess he got pasta.